Hey there, angry faithful. I just wanted to drop in, bend your ear a little bit, get your attention. So if you're not listening, drop what you're doing and pay attention to me because I'm here to inform you that not only can you get your daily, maybe if you're binging it, I'm not sure, that's entirely up to you, but you can multiply your doses of angry me fuckery by paying attention to all of the platforms upon which you can find either the dulcet tones of my voice and David's voice or my pretty face and David's not so pretty face. Anyways, digressing, we not only we are on YouTube, we are on Spotify, we're on Rumble, we're on Google, Apple Podcast. We have a TikTok page. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and of course Facebook. So if you find yourself fuckery deprived, curl up with a nice hot mug of shut the fuck up and just listen. Open those ear holes and be prepared to be cream pied like it's the first time. Thanks for listening.
Welcome, Angry Faithful. Today on Nerd Sports, was it 45, 65?
65.
We're going to talk, 65. We're going to talk about the redneck games.
Hey, programming note. I want everybody to take a just appreciate my backdrop for this episode.
I know, right? Maria's jelly.
I saw that. She's like, shut up, hooker.
I know, right? Here's something funny. The redneck games are actually canceled this year, but it's in East Dublin, Georgia. They do toilet seat horseshoes, mud pit belly flops.
Right. There's got to be a hubcap discus in there somewhere.
There probably is. I don't want to go all the old stuff because we got a lot of stuff to cover and we got to cover it fast.
Right.
But first off,
so married edition.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can get a real good close up on that.
I see it. The
inside of my ring has crushed brick from the warning track of Fenway Park.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
And when you look at it in the sun, oh my God, it's so nice. I gotta take care of this thing, man, because I don't know, man. Dude, I went swimming with it today out here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's kind of salty. Ooh. And hold on. Hey, there's a scam call. This can become a new segment. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Hello, may I be helping you? You no answer phone, so I tell you what. When you want to practice proper phone etiquette, you can call me back. Okay. Bye. That's the only time I'll ever use the B word. Because I don't like the B word. You know how I always end a phone call with the words laters, right? Or later.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Just telling somebody, it's bad luck. Look, everybody, it's my new wife. Say hi, Mindy.
Hello.
So I went from having 4 kids. I've now got 7.
So when are you gonna?
Well,
do
8 if you count my
thing?
sister-in-law. And I only said that because the door to the beach house was open for just a second. She's sitting in the living room reading. But yeah, no, we got
Brittney Grimes.
We'll talk about Brittney Grimes here for just a second before we dive into baseball.
Griner.
Grimer, Gringy,
Yeah.
Gringy,
Whatever.
is it Gingy? Grungy, and then Colin's over here ripping ass, and I'm downwind. And however, he is upwind from a nice knuckle sandwich. I'm telling you, dude, wine cork right in the pooper. Yeah,
That doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Okay. All right. So
If you
she's
ever
the
want to see something
WNBA.
like, if you ever want to see something like shoot out of your ass like that, yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Calls
Moving
out
right
a comic
along.
book. Anyways,
So, um, all right. Sorry, I had to get that out. All right. So Brittney Griner, Gringy, is it gritty, grimy, whatever.
Griner.
Griner. I know. I was just playing on words. These are the jokes, people. I'm here all week. Um,
Well, it actually would work out because she is lesbian. So,
well, but I know some really nice lesbians. So
well, I
let's
do
just put
too.
it that.
I
All right.
mean, they're
Moving on.
grinding.
Moving on. Okay.
Okay.
She's the WNBA star, or shall we call her the former WNBA star, who said that she believed that the national anthem of the United States, our beloved Star Spangled Banner, should not be played before WNBA games. Well, now she's probably singing it in her cell. She just pled guilty to drug charges in Russia. And I don't know, there's a couple different articles out there that are saying that guilty charge or pleas in Russia aren't exactly what you think they might be. However, she's going to spend a little bit more time in Russia.
Well, she
Um,
pleaded guilty today, and what it wasn't marijuana. It was
no, it wasn't
cannabis
marijuana.
oil,
Oh, okay, so like CBD.
and she accidentally brought it on board.
Yeah, she's full of crap.
Yeah.
She was like, "This hash is the shit. You can't get it over here, back home." So, all right, but yeah. Anyway, say hi, Colin.
Hi.
So, yeah, moving on to baseball news. We're rapidly approaching the All-Star game. The Red Sox took 2 out of a 4-game series from the Yankees over the weekend. So, took the last 2 games. I was pretty happy about that. Yeah, it's great. There just seems to be something innately in balance with the universe when the Red Sox do beat the Yankees. Just kind of putting that out there. Just kind of like days where you don't have to use your AK. Today was a good day.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, so yeah, that's about the extent of my beatboxing skills right there. Moving on. Something that just broke for the NFL. The Patriots traded wide receiver N'Keal Harry to the Bears for a draft pick, and I think it was a first-round draft pick. No, it was a 7th-round draft pick. They traded a former first-round selection to the Chicago Bears in exchange for the 2024 7th-round selection. Let me see here. He never. Okay, so the pick that they're sending, N'Keal Harry, he never really kind of like lived up to the hype of being a first-round selection. He played in 7 games as a rookie. Never broke on. He didn't get over more than 350 yards receiving. And let me see here. He, instead of narrowly making the team's 53-man roster before appearing in 12 games, catching just 12 passes with teammate Kendrick Bourne and Jacoby Myers. He found success with rookie quarterback Mac Jones last year. He was never really a big fit with New England, but he's going to be. I mean, if you want to set yourself up for a bounce back season, this is probably the best way to go about it because he's going to Chicago. Expectations are never really high there to begin with. And so, it's just one of those situations where it's like, all right, go out there. You don't really have the best of quarterback situations. So you really kind of want to make yourself a standout. I mean, you're a big framed wide receiver. Make yourself as big of a target as possible because you know that whenever you got teams that are going to, play against you next year as a member of the Chicago Bears, their defensive schemes are not going to be the best because, I mean, everybody really kind of looks at the Bears as more of a JV team anyway. So, but moving on to NASCAR news, Tyler Reddick got his first win last season, this season last week. They ran this week's race, I think last night at Atlanta. and Chase Elliott came away with a win. So this is his third win of the season. Tyler Reddick actually signed a contract for 2024 to drive for Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan with the 2311 racing team that Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin started. Really kind of came of a shock out of nowhere, kind of a thing. Danny Hamlin he was quoted as saying, just very bluntly, I've seen him, I've raced against him, I wanted him, and I went out and got him. So I know you could almost call it maybe he was poaching a little bit, but I don't know. Let's see. Coming up, the next race is going to be at. We have blazing fast internet out here. It's going to be in New Hampshire. It's going to be the Ambetter 301. It's 301 lap, 318.46 miles. Loudon is it's pretty good. It's a pretty nice track. It's going to be one of those either catch it on Sirius XM, the PRN Racing Network, which is a radio network, or you're going to have to catch it on the USA Network to watch it on TV, which is going to piss a lot of people off because NBC, even though they're coming up for this, like the thing with NASCAR is that you get a lot of these, these TV contracts, and TV contracts pay a majority. I mean, they pay a lot because advertisers, not only are they paying to have spots on the car, but they're paying to have their cars seen on TV and pay for promotional spots during that race. So, with I don't know. I think the future of TV is going to go away from the cord. It's going to go all streaming, and you're going to really have to start figuring out what it is that you want to watch, and you're going to have to really curtail, or not curtail, but you're going to have to really curate your streaming apps to see what you want. And I don't know. I mean, it's just to the point now where it almost seems like your streaming services are not really saving you that much money over cable. So I don't know. I mean, we're going to keep a cable, like a basic cable package, just so that way I can watch live sporting events, watch the news, because I live down here on the coast now. So we got to worry about shit like hurricanes. So, we got to watch out for those. Man, I mean, dude, it has been breezy all day. I bought kites today, or for this week, specifically for this week. And stop, dude. Anyways, I had one kite. All the line was let out, dude. I mean, I had every inch of line let out on this spool, and it was the space shuttle, right? This thing had to have been at like at least 120 feet in the air, dude. It was glorious, and it was not going anywhere. It was static. We've had that kind of wind coming off of the Gulf, dude. And it has been a glorious day.
I bet.
Yeah, I mean, with the summer being as hot as it is, and the Gulf waters are as warm as they are, that's going to make for an interesting hurricane season. So, I mean, we've already had 2 tropical storms, 3, because there was one named Colin, but it was only spelt with 1 L. So, if they'd have spelt it with 2 L's, it would have done something, but they didn't spell it right. So, you just kind of dissipated like a popcorn fart before it really had a chance to organize to be anything stronger. So, that's a plus. I know I got off track from NASCAR. But yeah, Brittney Griner.
Well,
man,
here's
she
some
made
more.
the honorary WNBA All-Star team while facing 10 years in prison in Russia. Now, here's the thing. I gave the WNBA website probably one of the first hits that they've had, and I don't know, maybe ever. Just before we got online for the show today. There's no mention of her anywhere on the website at all, period.
Well, from what they're saying is what they're going to try to do is they're going to go through the process of prosecuting and everything, and US and Russia is going to arrange a transfer with they're trying to get a smuggler, a drug smuggler Where was it? I just had his name and everything because I had to figure out what was his name. How do you pronounce Konstantin Yoroshenko? He was jailed years ago as a drug smuggling charges. A high-ranking Russian diplomat signed earlier Thursday that Moscow would be prepared to negotiate Griner's fate, but only after the courts handled its verdict. So they want to go through with it, which I totally understand. In my opinion, I wouldn't trade her for shit. I mean, it's not against her personally, but if you fuck up over in a different country, you fucked up.
Well, see, here's the thing. It'd be one thing if she was one of these devoutly patriotic, kind of individuals. And we're not trying to infringe upon her First Amendment rights. So before the woke crowd decides to chime in and say, well, you don't have to be patriotic to be an American. Well, no, that may be the case, but however, it's one of those, hey man, you got any American flags? No. And it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah.
Just kind of putting that out there. All right.
But
So
it's still one of those things. I think she should stay at least do like a year, maybe 2 years in Russian jail.
no, I mean, if she ends up having to do the full term or the full,
well, the max amount is the same as max amount here. It's 10 years.
well, yeah, but if she ends up having to do the full max, when she comes back, she's either going to know a lot of Russian, or she's going to come back knowing a lot of Russian and have a really better attitude, or like a more outstanding attitude towards her country.
Unless they pull that whole trick, they would actually treat her like a reasonable person and everything like that.
Or maybe they're going to have her face a Gorgon,
yes,
like they did for Hopper. I mean,
that I would be totally all right with that.
All right, so I promised my wife. Let's see, we can say that now. I promised my wife. Wow, dude. Holy crap. It's only been like what, 20 minutes?
I think so.
All right, I'm gonna stretch this out some nerd stuff before we give you the microphone, okay? The James Webb Deep Space Telescope images were released yesterday.
Were they? Oh man, I gotta check that
dude
out.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same star field, the deep space star field that the Hubble captured, but the pictures, yeah, I know. No. Wait, A, if our listeners really want to look at them, they'll look at them. B, David can do some really cool or some really cool video editing and just like flash some up, but kind of do it like it's upper, my upper left hand shoulder right here, kind of like a news anchor, and that way I could be like Tom Tucker and be like, I'm Tom Tucker, and you are witnessing the death of an intern's career. I'm sorry. I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
You know what? You don't say that anymore.
Biden videos? Did you see the Biden video where he was like, repeat line? Like he was reading off of his prompter, right? And then somebody they photoshopped his face onto Ron Burgundy's body, gave him the mustache and everything.
Dude, that was hilarious.
I love the internet sometimes. I'm just sitting there going, wow, repeat line.
Repeat line. Oh, wait, what?
It was repeat great, line. Dude. Like, see who fucking did this? And I'm going to apologize to my mother-in-law. I'm sure she's going to probably watch this episode and or listen to it. Yes, I know we did have a PG rated show because when I dropped she said 1, and I did give that to her. And now I've got a smaller, younger audience coming out the front door. So I will go back to my PG rated language. Isn't that right, Sam? Hey, Sam, you want to come over and say hi? All right, so I'm going to introduce one of my stepkids. This is Sam.
Say hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
See, look at you. Got the great. Look at you. And I would introduce Trace, but he's not wearing a shirt. And we all know what YouTube and TikTok and all them other, logarithms like to do. Oh, that's child porn, and we're gonna have this, blah, 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 blah.
As I'm impartial with that.
I'm at
I
the
like
beach,
it, but
dude. Are you
yeah,
serious?
well, I don't care. I know the precedents and everything, but
I mean,
that
okay,
type of stuff
so
needs to be stopped. It's one of
I
those things
wrapped
that it
right.
sucks.
No, I wrapped myself up with a beach towel when I came back upstairs, and I took my shorts off underneath the towel.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I kicked my feet up on this railing behind me, and I was airing my balls out for everybody to see, but I was covered. Just if you looked up, you could see under my towel and
See how far they're
see my
how
two ball bearings
see
and
how
stick shift staring
see
back at
how
you.
old you actually are because they're hanging a little bit lower.
But dude, I'm telling you, when those gusts of wind came by and
Oh,
tickled your ball hair, dude, it was pretty
oh,
choice.
Okay. Since I did my stand up yesterday.
Yeah.
And I did a joke because Maura ended up doing something that was really, really strange. We were watching comedy routines. She was showing me this comic and everything like that. And it's something to do with the guy was Mormon and he found the clitoris. And that's the reason why he got out of Mormonism. I did the joke, as all guys do. It's like, well, I don't know where the clitoris is at. I don't know where the clitoris is. I don't know where the G spot is. Mora, with all her wanting to be helpful, grabs a whiteboard and shows me where the clitoris and the G spot is.
The bigger question is, why does your daughter know where the G spot is?
Because she's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Well, these are the questions you need to ask yourself as a dad.
No, there's certain things I just like. If it's a G spot, okay. If she knows how to, you know what? We're gonna get off this topic. It's fucked off as much as. Anyways, the comics, I'm gonna be digging my hole. I'm gonna be digging a hole I can't get out of.
Ceasefire. Okay, so are you trying to tell me that I found a subject not even you are willing to talk about?
No. We can talk about it. I'm not, dude.
That happened. Okay.
No. I did this as a comedian. I did it at a show on yesterday, so I'm willing to talk about it.
But you're refusing to
talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, the other comics like, dude, that joke worked. That was hilarious. But if someone comes in like halfway through that joke, you're in fucking trouble.
Okay, so if a sigh on my part elicited a shot back in the day, you shutting down a topic of conversation because you suddenly got very uncomfortable should be at least shotgunning a pint.
All right, fine. I'll do a Jaeger bomb.
Okay.
Not a Jaeger bomb, Irish car bomb.
Irish car bomb, yeah. That's the Jaeger shot in a vanilla Coke or something like that.
God, I would throw up if I did a Jaeger bomb. Bro. I do not yet. Oh God, I hate licorice.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was, but I did it as one chick. That's all she wanted to drink was Jaeger bombs. I'm like, why do you like licorice so much?
Yeah, why?
It was like, wait, that's the thing. I was like, let's do an Irish car bomb. Irish car bomb is fucking awesome. Tastes freaking great. Okay, I mean, I poured that shit in, down it, boom.
All right, so now we are coming up on the 30-minute mark. Trace, you have a shirt on. Awesome. Come on over here. I'm going to introduce one of my other stepkids, my youngest now. He is 7. Get over here. All right, everybody. This is Trace Ashley. Trace.
Hi, Trace.
Say hi, hello. Trace. All right, now get out of here, kid. You bother me. Okay. Go on. Okay, so this is gonna be a short episode, man.
We've been doing short episodes here lately.
We have been,
and that's only because you got all your stuff.
Do you want to be introduced? Do you want to be on the show for a second? Huh? What? Hamburgers. I'm grilling. Okay, get over here. All right, so this is the third final stepkid. He's the oldest of my stepkids. This is Jake.
Hi,
Say hi,
Jake.
Jake.
Hey, Jake.
See? Okay. You bother me. Go away now. Go on, get out of here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. This is the time of week that you have all come to know and love. This is my genetic code, my DNA, on display for your eyes to feast and your ear holes to be cream pie. Ladies and gentlemen, it is joke time with Colin.
Three guys decided to go skiing. They can only find a one-bedroom cabinet, so they decided to sleep in the same bed. The guy on the right says, I had the weirdest dream. I got a hand job. The guy on the left said, me too. The guy in the middle says, weird. I had a dream that I was skiing.
Okay. Say it one more time. I didn't fully hear it.
Okay. Three guys decided to go skiing. They could find only a one-bedroom cabin, so they decided to sleep in the same bed. The guy on the right said, I had this weird dream that I was getting a hand job. The guy on the left said, me too. And the guy in the middle said, weird. I had a dream I was skiing.
Okay.
No. Did that one kind of fall flat a little bit? We can be honest, because I will put him on the spot and make him do a second one.
No, that was good.
Think of one real quick. Just think of one real quick. I'm not going to end it on that note, Colin.
We could do
Come on.
mine. We could do mine that I did this weekend.
No. Just because Charlie Sheen has AIDS doesn't mean anything. Hurry up. Do your homework. Find one real quick. Hurry up.
Beware the sunstroke.
Hold on.
I'm going to make that joke.
Go for it. All right. Beware. I have not screened this show.
Have you heard the show Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
Reminds me of playing high seek with my uncle.
Oh!
No. Okay. So to be fair, give me those.
Holy shit.
To be fair,
Hold on, give me a second. You have to give me a second. Oh my god, that was good.
boy, you're going to come over here right now and you're going to put out a disclaimer that your uncle in no way, shape, form, or fashion touches you. Put that out there.
Yeah, he has not touched me. Yes, there's no.
Oh my God. Oh.
It's almost as bad as the joke I did yesterday. What's this? What's one thing that you can? It's a different one. I made a different one for the joke of what's something you can say at a funeral during sex.
What?
I wish this priest would hurry up because it's starting to hurt.
Oh, is that kind of like what's the difference between a pimple and a priest? A pimple will wait until you're 12 before it comes on your face.
Oh, yeah. All right, everybody.
Oh, did you see my reply to that sun?
Yes, I just saw the reply. Elton John may
let the sun go down on him, but that doesn't make it right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Johnny Skelton coming to you via remote at the beach.
And I'm David Dickerman.
This was episode number 65 of Nerd Sports.
Victory!